We're working. We're live.
We're back.
We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, tethering can go duck itself.
It certainly can, but also apparently Firestorm's internet at this point.
I would like to shout out O2 for being the worst phone network known to man. I was sitting in the centre of Cathays with no internet.
Right, well, let's carry on with round one.
Yep, anywho, so we have a game here. We have Sammy on the mono ice, and he's played a turn 1 backup that is not Lunefian. This is extremely disappointing. Lunefian is one of my favourite cards to come out the new set because I am a dirty degenerate.
Let's not go down the word degenerate route already. It's too early.
We need to get a swear jar just for that word. Anyway, here he is, warping the Theodore. Dan's got a Tidus, which was in the starter set, and a Moogle down. Moogle being a very important piece to mono in because it searches whatever it needs to. It is also recurable off Asura.
Exactly that. I mean, what more could you want? Search card, get one back later. Great fun.
Exactly, and it toolboxes you into anything you need. Now, Sammy is, the thing about Theodore is, for these 2 tiers, he is down a couple cards and resources, so he hasn't got a lot to play with. He needs to be on the gas now. He really needs to be on the gas now. And
I mean, that's pretty much, that's gas.
It's not bad, but Dan's got 5 in hand, so what on earth? No. Let me check the wording on that, because I believe he should not get anything for that.
Oh, you're probably right on that one. We might have to send Kitty a running.
Let me see for Salis.
There you go.
Salis, we can start in for 3 cards left snap. Yep. Time out.
Hold it there. Sammy Nash plays something that is a mono color, and he can't even get it right. He's not going to like the fact that I've been mean about him again, but...
I just got syphilis reading that play. But yeah, for the heads up, Physalis does require a minimum of 3 in your opponent's hand to do its thing. If your opponent has 0, then you get both.
Also, Paul is completely right, by the way. It's Lufenian.
Lufenian.
At least you don't have to try and pronounce Ruddagene, because I can't do that one. So again, Rudders will be with us later, I'm sure.
Really, I thought his name was Blenkinsop.
What are you on about? It's too early.
It's too early. Alright, so Dan's searching with Chocomog. Chocomog and Cocoa Pops.
Yeah. Goes straight in, gets a chocolate.
There you go. He's got 2 of the key backups that any Wind deck should have out there on the board. The Latte and the Moogle. Now, he's passing it there. We've got 1 more turn before Bossman Theodore enters the field.
So you've got to try and get set up as quickly as possible.
So
you don't lose too much.
I'm counting Dan's cards, and I think he's got 4.
Yeah, so it's enough to not make Physalis do anything.
Yep,
You know?
and it's just a swing. Oh,
Never punished.
No.
Never punished.
This is already going downhill.
See, Sammy Nash is what I get trying to cheat, turn 2.
I guess it's almost...
I mean, why wouldn't you?
No, of course you would. So, how does he follow this up? Because he needs to start putting the pressure. He's 3 Shivas going. Oh, is this an...
Ooh,
What?
Okay.
What?
Why didn't he play that before combat?
What?
What? Sammy Nash, what are you doing?
Oh no!
So for when Sammy Nash is watching this back, he'll wonder why we eviscerate him so much on stream.
Oh no!
It's because of shit like this.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh god, I'm gonna cry.
I also can't wait for another Never Punish montage. That'll be fun. Whereas, to be honest, Sammy Nash should be constantly punished. Because, yeah.
If he had that orphan in his hand turn 2, why did he just play the orphan?
You've reduced poor Kitty to tears over this, Sammy Nash. What have you done?
Dale, he swung for... So he played the Physalis while Dan had 5 cards in hand, so Physalis just did nothing. He then went to the next turn, swung Physalis no value again, and played the orphan main phase 2.
Yeah.
It's just... You can't write this. Yeah. There we go, a Tomos Lulu. So, The only thing Sammy has left in his favour is that Bossman Theodore is coming down next turn. So Dan has to, in theory, empty his hand this turn.
Yeah, and I think with going with the Atmos, it gives him that option because he's going to get the reactivation. Pulling a few cards from the deck as well isn't always the best option, but he's going to be able to set up pretty quickly.
Now we get the Chocomark back. It's fine, you don't need the Flippy Chocobo because you know exactly what pieces you are going to be searching for. So, where does he go from here? I want to keep track of how many cards Dan's played, but I can't because I'm suffering.
Well, he's on cast 2 technically now. Paul shouting out there that go easy on Sammy. It's his first game.
No, I will not go easy on him. This is basic.
Sammy, we love you to bits, mate. But
show this to Jacko, just see his reaction.
I mean, Jacko might tune in at some point, and if he does happen to show up, that would be hilarious.
Oh, yeah. All right, come on, Dan. Show us how this game needs to be played. Show us how a good player plays this game.
At least we're getting good comedy round 1. Eh?
I can't. I'm sorry, I'm just broken. Oh my god. Anywho, right, so there's the has he played the Chocomark? There you go, they're keeping track for us with the dice. Okay, this helps. I
think we should go get a drink and pour one out to our turn to, main phase 2 orphan. Seems like a rip.
Well, you can say one thing about this game, it's never dull. Because he didn't play it in main phase 1.
Oh, God.
Right, what are we searching here? Do we go for the Mog and then, we're going to go Mog and we're going to go searching. Don't shuffle your deck, we know you're going to go searching again.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you've not got any fodder in hand for that poor Theodore.
So now Dan needs to think about what is the way that he can maximise his deck's potential while leaving him with as little as cards as possible. To be honest, if Theodore discards 1 but you've flooded a board, doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
I mean,
The important thing to note is that Syphilis will be live next turn.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you could maybe get the Rosa out here and potentially get to cast 5. Because you could, if he doesn't have it in hand, he uses the Moogle.
Well, he's got the Lulu, which means he's setting the Orphan and the Syphilis to 5k. So if he can Luso board wipe, do the full shebang.
I don't know if he's going
to be game.
I don't know if he's going to be able to get there though. I mean, he's got a lot of cards in hand. He only needs 4 more casts, but he's going to have to use one of those. The Moogle in hands plus the Moogle backup, which leaves him 3, and playing the Luso needing to be one of them. I don't think he's getting to 7 yet.
No, I don't think so. But he doesn't have to. He just needs to create a high enough state of advantage. Paul, it's a natural reaction. I can't help it. Leave it alone. Anywho. So Physalis will be live next turn. Orphan will not be.
No.
Can't discard if you ain't got no cards in hand.
This is true. Can't discard what you ain't got. So what is Preston gonna get here? I mean, his world's his oyster at this point, right? It seems like he's got a good little flow going. Okay, so he's going with a Riku.
So this is why we call it Cat 10. It's because Dan does fancy the Cat 10 version of the backups. You know, some people like the Sky Pirate, some people like the FFCC.
That's right, yeah.
So, when paying the cost of a Cat 10 card and Riku's on the field, Riku can produce anything. It is colourless. Yeah. Not sure how relevant that is in a mono in deck, but there you go.
Yeah, but... I think he's accidentally counted a cast there. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so the Moogle's not a cast; it's just an ability.
Yeah.
So we're just going through the motions now, making sure we're keeping track officially.
Yeah, he's trying to maximise everything right down now because.
So we've had, what was it? Lulu Atomos Chocomark. I think have been Atomos Lulu
then
Chocomark.
Yeah,
is where we're at the minute. So we are on 3.
Well, we're waiting for Dan to make some decisions here. Just guys, keep an eye out for Friday. There's going to be a big announcement regarding Winter Cup. Gareth has asked me just to get a little bit of hype up in there. So check out Friday. Check out Facebook. Obviously, both the official Facebook page, but also the Cactuars and Firestorm Games winner as well. So.
We want to keep the hype bubbling. We want to keep it boiling. We want to get to a fever pitch. Because so many tickets are sold already, and so many more are available. We want as many people as possible here in South Wales to celebrate Christmas.
And if Kitty doesn't make it because he's still stuffed up with the flu, I will weekend to burn him.
I preferred Weekend at Barney's, but there you go. Right, so Theodore is down.
Yeah.
Dan must discard.
He must do that. So
Dan,
Orphan,
please discard your card.
Orphan is going to get a doll here.
Orphan should get a doll.
Are we going to miss the trigger here, Sammy?
Sammy,
Is
Theodore does one thing.
Is Theodore
it literally
May?
does one
if
thing.
If Theodore's a May, then... no.
They're clearly discussing something.
Yeah.
So I'm just... An Orphan says when your opponent discards due to summons or abilities dollar forward, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're correct on that one, but we can bring it up just in case.
And Theodore is discarding 3. Obviously Dan doesn't have 3. He's only got, I believe, 1, but it should still be discarded. Yes. So he's
doing
gotcha
it instead.
mistake.
That was awesome. Wow, his...
That's going to hurt.
What? I can't ever remember this one's Gacha, isn't it?
Gacha. Ooh, and I've seen what's in Sammy's hand. Double rude. Dead cards.
I mean...
Dead cards. You can't play him. Now, Sammy, swinging for what is fine. Do not... Don't. That Thomas. That's up. Well. So Thomas is live now.
That he is. Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to fire back with 2 points of damage, get some reactivations here. Has Preston got enough in his hand to be able to make it worth it?
Yeah, this is going to make or break it now. If Dan drew a couple decent combo pieces and he pops off, that's it. This needs to be dead draws for Sammy to keep the pressure on. He also needs that Orphan to survive and actually start putting in some work.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a pain.
That's a new addition, I think, to his deck here.
That's why we played the Riku. It's PAI, mate.
I can't spell.
There we go. So, when playing this field, choose 2 cards from the room from the game and draw a card. Nice. Can't fault it. Cannot fault it.
That's our cast 1. Are we following?
He drew a Moogle.
Oh my god.
This is
Preston.
it. So, he needs 2. What he needs to do is he needs to cast the Moogle, search some.
Yeah,
Why not cast the Moogle before you swing with the Atomos?
Yeah. Okay, seeing a Fissus is pretty nice.
And a Toto in there is not a bad shout either. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. Okay, so he's not going to cast, he's just going to go straight in with a Seal.
Okay, I see what you're cooking. Alright, so what do we got here? We got a Rufus, and there's a... I cannot tell what that second one in there is. Is it a proxy?
Can't be a proxy. We don't allow them around here. Also, if it is, then we got to eviscerate Sammy even more.
We drew another Physalis. Actually, that's pretty good because Dan is 0, so the Physalis can help stabilise a bit. He should be freezing the Atomos. Please freeze the Atomos. Please. Because there's no way you can reactivate it. You get the draw, and you get the freeze.
He seems to be making his decisions. Yeah.
Yes,
boy.
There we go. All right, Sammy. That's it, Sammy. Draw your card. He's got 0 in hand.
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you. There we go.
Was that another Rufus?
So, yeah, he's got a Rufus and he's got a Juggler. The only annoying thing is he hasn't got a Reno in the break zone yet. He's got the Roots, but he needs a Reno in there for that Rufus to cost 2.
That's unfortunate because even if he does hit the Reno now, only 1 Rude likely to be left in deck to get the haste effect from. So
it's not the end of the world. He can just use Rufus to cycle these cards back from the break zone. So, what can Preston cook here? Can he get to 7 casts for a big board wipe?
I don't think so with 2 in hand. It'd be a tough one, especially with the Atmos being down.
Well, it needs to be a summon loop of sorts.
Okay, so we're getting the Zana.
That's good. Get bounce Chocobo. Yeah, you get bounce Chocobo, you bounce the Lulu, you activate and you pop off. That's how you do this.
Or do you just get back the Gacha Messiah and make sure that Fissalist never attacks? Because that could also be pretty funny.
Is Gacha Messiah a Chocobo?
Oh, no, I mean, bounce the Lulu, play the Lulu, get the Gacha Messiah.
Yeah.
God, you made me lose my train of thought there.
It depends on how far he can think down the train. If he doesn't think he can go that far, then getting the Gachamasia is pretty decent. No, I can't really fault that logic. If he thinks he can get to the Luso board wipe, especially with Lulu setting these guys to 5k.
Well, the thing is, though, is he got rid of that additional Moogle. So how does he get to his...
He set Theodore to 5k. I had a Chocobo already. He's going for the pain.
The thing is, though, setting the Theodore to 5 doesn't make it a huge difference, though, right?
I really don't... It matters for the Luso board wipe.
Yeah.
Because Luso only does 8k. So you need to set both of these to 5k.
But he didn't. I think he tagged Theodore twice.
Yeah, so he's not Lusoing, and he didn't bounce the Lulu either, which I'm questioning a bit, but we'll see where he goes.
So going back in with the pain.
So remove the Roots. No, remove the Roots, because...
He's going after the Shivas and the Lightnings.
I think I like removing the Roots because it guarantees that Rufus will never be cheaper.
Yeah.
Removing Lightning's not the end of the world. I get it, and Toto is a thing, so it's understandable. And he does have a wide board, but Theodore is first strike.
Yeah, but...
7k, he is currently 7k first strike because he'd be reduced to 5 and he'd be +2 again.
The thing is, though, is that Sammy Nash is facing down, as you say, a wide board. He can't keep the Atmos down without attacking. And if he does attack with both forwards, Dan just takes the damage, attacks and wins. So...
Yeah.
Well, maybe not win without the Atmos, but...
Well, he's got the Rufus.
It'd be close.
The Rufus can do a bit. What did he draw there? He drew a Reno. There you go. So if he can discard this Reno for something else, I'm pretty sure he has a Juggler.
He did have Juggler in
Yeah,
hand
so you discard Reno for Juggler, and you discard Rufus for Rufus. Juggler can dull 1, which is not great, but it's another backup, and it gets you Rufus live. And he's just going straight for the Rufus. It's understandable. What are you making him do here, Dan? Sammy.
Dan Sammy.
Dan Sammy. He's spoilt for choice here. He can discard. Dull freezing. Forwards, I don't think achieves much at this point. So I think it's either a discard or an add.
I mean, discard would be pretty devastating. It's going to slow down the value that Mono Wing can get in multiple turns.
And he's throwing the Reno down as well.
But the Reno's not going to have haste now.
It can set him up for next turn where he can add back a Reno and then Reno S to Dull 2. That is an option. He needs to swing with this Physalis anyway to keep that Atomos down.
The thing is, though, is if you don't take the discard option, which obviously we're going to lose out on now, but giving Dan 4 cards to play with next turn means he can get to that Luso trigger that much quicker. So it could be a slight mistake there.
See what... Alright, he should not draw with this Physalis. There's no point drawing a card because you're not going to be able to play it anyway. You should just keep the Atomos down.
Although he could give the Reno haste. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
You don't want it coming back and activating all the backups.
That's there's a Rosa that would have been. Alright, some latte counters. Oh, he's Seymour affecting him. Okay. I guarantee he's doing that just because he can.
I mean, why wouldn't you? If you got no other way to remove, right? So.
And he's left one Chocobo in there for the Lulu. And we hit a Cake Sith in the damage. So now, Dan has 4 cards in hand and he's got 3 backups.
Yeah.
He's got a lot to work with.
Yeah, and only the one Choco Mog left, or Choco Mouse in the actual break zone. Did he pull a Luso though? Can he get to a Luso even? I mean,
It's doable.
Even if he does though, like it's not going to take care of enough, I don't think.
Alright, latte draw, more fuel.
He's now sitting on a full fist of fury.
He's keeping his cards close to his chest, which makes it difficult for us to see them.
Even if we do the streamer league. Some real edge of our seat stuff here.
I see an Asura. I did see an Asura there. Asura's very good if you're Lusoing.
Has anyone ever lived the dream of Lusoing twice for the damage in one turn? That'd be nice.
Well, just 2 lots of 8k.
Yeah.
That is overkill. All
Nah,
right.
it's not. Kills 9Ks then.
You're not wrong. Okay, there's a Bismarck. Right, this should be a backbreaker.
It's been a while since we've seen Bismarck as well,
Yep.
to be fair.
So he's cast Bismarck. What he can do here is he can cast Asura. Can Asura activate all forwards, or is it just 2 forwards? Never quite sure on that bit.
This one.
2 forwards, because I was thinking you could Bismarck ping and then activate them, but if it's only 2 forwards, it's probably not worth.
I suppose you could wait until you're on the defensive and like take a couple chump blocks, then dull them to maybe finish something off, I guess.
He could always wait a turn and just bounce the Lulu to hand as an example, or the Seymour if he wants to put a bit more pressure on. Seymour is another kill. There's the Asura. Okay, what are we doing?
Okay.
We're adding back. Moogle.
Is there a reason he didn't... Oh, sorry, you activate 2 from that. Yeah. Okay. So what are we on? That's second cast?
Third. Second cast, yep.
Yeah. Let's go and get
There's the
Dual
Yuna. There's the Yuna Paul's been asking for. This is the whole reason. This is one of the main reasons the Riku is in here. So when Yuna enters, choose forward opponent controls. If its cost is equal to or less than the number of cat 10s, put it at the top or bottom. So we have a Lulu, a Pain, a Seymour, a Riku, and a Yuna. So that's 5. So that is the Visalis, I'm assuming, out of here.
I mean...
Yep.
I don't know if maybe the Rufus might have been the choice there, to be honest.
Visalis is what's keeping him in this game to a certain degree, because it's keeping the Atomos down. It's the only reason that the Atomos is not given down even more CP than he already should have.
Well, you want it at the bottom there.
No, you
Preston.
want him at the top, because he's going to...
no, because Theodore's got first strike. You said it earlier.
Yeah, I think you do want it at the bottom. He's got 5 attackers.
I don't think you can attack, though. Everything's bigger. One's got first strike.
Yeah.
I think you just kind of have to wait and...
He's partying.
That's a bad plan, bro. Because the Theodore can just take it.
Can he? Did
Yeah,
he not Lulu set it?
He did, actually.
Has he cast a summon? Yeah, he's cast a Sura, so Theodore should be 7k. Am I missing something?
Yeah, I don't know. I think... Oh, hang on. I think Dan may have missed the Lulu trigger. I don't think he set anything to 5k.
Well, he Oh, what's that? Oh, he's dulling it with the Bismarck. I'm very confused by that series of events.
Yeah, you and me both. So he's taking the Yuna back. That's actually not a bad shot.
Yep, nope, it's a perfectly good shout.
I think you could probably take an easy block here with the Seymour if you needed to.
Well, Reno can swing now and play a Rude.
Oh, and we got a half-naked Dan Harbour walking past, ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen.
buddy. So we got a Terra and we got a Theodore. Theodore's useless. Terra discards, but...
Also, yeah, Paul's saying one of those parties survive as well. Do you want to go over and maybe give him a shout on that one?
I'm not sure if one of those parties does survive. If he didn't Theodore... No, because either they both die and Theodore is full health, or the Theodore was reset.
Well, no, because it was more than 9k's power.
Right, I'm going to go over and ask them to talk me through that.
Yeah, we'll get clarification on that one, because that's a weird series of events. But, well, kiddies off doing that one. Again, check out our socials at cymrucactuars.com. Join us on Discord, YouTube, and, of course, on Twitch. Yeah, so, yeah. Kitty went into full teacher mode and has sorted it all out. So we do have the Azana back. And now it looks a little bit more in Preston's favour.
Yep. So he did Lulu the Theodore. So the Theodore was 7. Pain does the full 7k. And Azana is sticking around for the foreseeable.
Boom. So we know that Preston has the Yuna in hand, so he's probably bottoming another. I would definitely go after the Rufus this time personally, but
He's bottoming another one, is he?
yeah, Azana Doll. Preston, Azana Doll.
Azana is dull.
You attacked. We'll get there in the end, guys. So what we?
Oh, and Bismarck is. I'll tell him.
Is Bismarck Doll?
Yeah, because he needed to pay it with something.
Yeah, he did the Yuna and then returned it to hand.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
The Bismarck is not.
Yeah. No, so the Bismarck is not dull because, as you just said, he did it with the Yuna.
Yeah. So Bismarck looks like it's.
Auron. That's a nice little tech. I like that.
Oh, Finn joining us here at the big screen. How's it going?
All right, Maka.
Yeah, I just won the first round.
Oh, congratulations.
Are you bigging yourself up on stream?
Yeah, I'm really good at getting there.
Oh, you
If you watch my last week's stream, then
be careful what you wish for.
Dun dun dun.
Right.
I'll get more on it today.
Damage 5, which means Yuna does more things.
It does. In fact, it does search for a category X character 6 and play it onto the field.
All right,
But
so
we're seeing a terror.
Terra discards. Unfortunately, because he does not have a DFF, he will not get a crystal, but a discard is still a discard nonetheless.
I believe it's this one, right?
Yes. And he Dolan throws the Bismarck.
Okay.
That's fine. The Atomus is back up now.
So, can Preston pull for the win right here?
So I'm trying to run through the options that Yuna can play. So Pain is an option, Auron is an option. Seymour's already on the board.
The thing is, you'd like something with haste, right? What's his options for something with haste?
There's Yuna.
Okay, Yuna's back. So Yuna's going to do multiple things.
He's spinning the Reno. Okay.
Has he missed his damage 5 trigger?
He should know about it.
He's hovering on his deck, but I think he's going for a
looking
draw.
draw. Why are you drawing? Where's the draw coming from?
The thing is, it's a you may, so we can't send you over there. So if he misses it,
If he misses it, he misses it. Yeah.
and it looks like he might be missing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Game state's still legal.
Yeah, we saw the damage 5 too, but it looks like Preston did not. Come on, Preston, pay attention to your Yuna. It does one more little
He's
thing.
holding one in his hand. He's literally
Read
reading the one in
card.
his hand.
Come on, man. Come on, Yuna. Yuna effect. Yuna effect, son.
I think he's missed it.
I think he has.
He's missed it.
Yeah, he's missed
He's
it.
missed
Oh,
it.
no.
He's missed
He's
it.
going to kick himself for that one. No, wait. Oh, what? Huh, huh.
No, he's missed it.
So he's going to... Yeah, he's missed it. He's gone into combat. He's attacking with the Lulu.
There's the Reno that we knew was spun to the top. Izana.
That is a really good point. I didn't think.
No, you can swing with this Izana because you can dull the Yuna to use the Bismarck to trade.
Yeah.
Seymour also trades, so that's perfectly fine.
He's just checking, making sure there's not enough summons in there to do the whole wiping 6 away shenanigans.
I don't think Dan can do that again. 6 is a lot for wins.
No, exactly. And the fact he got it off once was quite good.
Ooh,
Another Toto.
That Toto. Toto.
I mean, is it the flex if
I see Canavan in chat. Mate, you would not be cheering for Sammy if you saw what we saw 10 minutes ago.
yeah. Is it the flex though that if Preston actually gets through this without the without the Yuna damage 5 effect?
Oh, here it is. Alright, so you tank the Izana hit.
Yeah.
This is where I think Sammy has messed up a little bit. If you're going to tank a hit, why the Izana? Why not the Lulu?
Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing here, Preston?
Well, he's doing something. It's
Gatchamasia.
He's bouncing the Izana.
Okay.
He's bouncing the Izana. That's the second cast as well. And he gets the draw off the Bismarck. Now, can I see Bismarck 6? I believe you can only draw one card a turn for Bismarck's bounce. So he will have to bounce a win character. But he will not get the draw for it. Yes.
The thing is, you probably just choose the Yuna again, right?
Yeah. Only to miss the trigger again.
Yeah. Although if he's going to do that, he wants to at least tap to kill off the Terror, though, right?
Mm-hmm. So he's going for another Chocobo. I don't think you have... Nope.
Nope, so no Chocobos left.
Fail to surge.
Ah, Preston, if only you'd gone into that deck for the damage 6 card as well. Or damage 5, I should say.
He could actually just have no targets and we've been rinsing him for nothing.
I know, maybe he missed it, maybe he has something, who knows, but we won't until we speak to him after the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bismarck, in fact, let's make sure you don't draw again.
Mm-hmm. You have to bounce. There's the Lulu, and he doesn't draw. Good man, good man.
Well done, son, well done.
Alright, this is it, Sammy. And he's drawn double back up.
Wah, wah, wah.
Ouchtown population.
You, bro. I mean, Rufus gets something back, I guess, so you can maybe have the additional forward, but I don't know if that's really worth it.
It's not. Sammy's dead and buried, and he knows it. He's twiddling those cards, thinking, shoot.
I mean, we love you to bits, Sammy, but you probably deserve it after the whole orphan play.
Nope, Dan's even giving him the hand of no.
Oh, and
yep.
there's
Dryad.
the Dryad.
The hand of no has spoken.
Yeah. You may go to combat, sir, but you may not pass go.
And a Terror Swing, chump block with the Izana because damage is important. Good job, Dan.
Yeah, and now finish him. Yeah,
there we go.
Wow. So, guys, bit of a back and forth there. Well played by Dan Preston. We are going to go to a quick VR back, get him over here, and quickly ridicule Sammy at the same time. So,
Yes,
we will be right back.